2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Philadelphia. It's the home of the 76ers, the Wells Fargo Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here's Porzingis. Good D by him. Embiid.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Maxey. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Harden with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Harris drives in. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
To the inside, Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's good, 2 points. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Outside Tatum. That's to Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Tatum, that's good.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
The shot by Harden, wide open. Rebound, Boston. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now Brown. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player. By number one, improving his handle, and number two, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
Doris, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Here's Tucker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. He scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they've bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 2001.
Drops in the layup for 2. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
A nice shot by Brown.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Maxey. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Here's Tucker. That one's off, still out of sync. Celtics leading by 7. It's Brown with the drive. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Here's Beverly. And that one is off. Nice D from Williams. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. He has 7.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. .111 left to play in the first quarter. 76ers moving the ball around.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here we are looking at Kelly Oubre Jr. He's capable, Doris, of lighting it up on any given night.
Kevin, from the moment he stepped into the NBA league, this guy has been a proven scorer. He's got a ton of flair to his game. He's probably best used in that six-man role, though he has put up very good numbers as a starter. I just like his change of pace when he comes off the bench. Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Tucker. Back to Oubre. Now Bamba. Here's Melton. Some solid defense from Brown. For 3, Brogdon. He can't get that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we'll be back with you. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
In the 2016 and 17 draft, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, probably has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Beverly with the ball. No scoring in this one. Here's Harden. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Outside Tatum. That three off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's Beverly on the wing. Puts up a three. Here's Reed. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The three from Harden. The 76ers with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Celtics leading by 13. The shot by Brogdon wide open. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Harden outside. Porzingis with the steal. Brogdon looking around. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Taken away by Williams. Puts one up from 19. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Harris drives in. Tipped away. Here's Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The 76ers trail by 13. Harden outside. To end the drought. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Boston with it. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And the basket by Tatum. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. And Boston with the rebound. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. It's good. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 17. Inside. Over in the corner, Brown. And he drives in. And that one drops for him. Brown's got 9.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
Pass to Tucker. Over in the corner, Beverly. Beyond the arc. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 19. Going inside. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Here's Philadelphia. 19-point game. Back to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Beverly. Will it go? Climbing the lane. Porzingis with the block. Great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
Boy, the momentum when Kristaps Porzingis puts the ball on the floor, that size, so hard to contain.
With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Here's Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected. He'll collect foul shots.
You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Here's Brunson, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Moran. Oh, Robinson with a block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. From deep, Baines. Good, and the setup by Morant.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
And it's Morant off the drive. And the basket is good. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis, and the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Now here's Bane. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Randall can't hit. Memphis leading. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. It's Smart on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Randall. And it's Smart missing. Outside Brunson. Good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies up 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Back to Conchar. There's the 3. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Kennard can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up. It's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And that was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high-percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
They set the pick. To the wing, right side. From the arc. Tillman misses. New York trailing. Pass to Hartenstein. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. Rose outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Pass to Roby. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Here's Rose. No made baskets yet. Here's Tillman. And here's Kennard. No good on the 3. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Bane. Back to Brunson. 58 seconds left in the first half. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Tillman. Here's Rose. Tillman with a screen. To the paint. To snap the cold streak. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss. They can live with it.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Jackson on the wing. Jack's up at 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Quickly from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half should turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. And last season, we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
I'm not sure, B.A. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeming to go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Tipped!
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Smart outside. Morant looking for an opening. Blocked again! A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The number one thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. And stolen by Morant. Here's Adams. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Timeout called. Memphis. And here's Memphis. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience. And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And again, Memphis no good. And here's New York now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
DiVincenzo just one step ahead of the D that time.
Adams high post. Outside for Morant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Brunson misses. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. To the inside. Jackson can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Shaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Jackson can't get it to go.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The Knicks making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
Barrett just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young, and there's no doubt he's going to get better.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Knicks out in front, up by 3. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Brunson. Brunson confident at the rim.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Right side, Brunson. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Morant with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Bane. Blocked. Brunson rushes in. Count it. And now a 5-point Knick lead.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Jackson outside. Now Bane. Lets it go from deep. Here's Adams. The shot won't fall. Good work defensive. By Robinson. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. For 3, Randle sinks it. What range from downtown?
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Here's Brunson. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Bane. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Morant with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
So he gets them both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
Well, the lefty, listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
With as much as Brunson handles the ball, he's going to find himself at the line in these key situations.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're trailing by 3. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Let's do it, fellas. Yeah, that's the name. Let's represent, baby. This is charity, man. Here we go. Let's represent.